Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Anytime you'll be privileged to watch this video. I'm doing this recording for the fact that we need to get acquainted with virtual machines for our labs, because virtual machines will be the main thing we'll be using for the main tool for our operating system labs. And so it's good for every one of us to be acquainted with it. Now, one of the things that you need to know about virtual machines is that they really help us to experiment with installation of OS, configuring OS, practicing with a lot of things that even if anything got broken, if anything goes wrong, you can easily remove the virtual machine you have the guest OS you have already put and install another one without affecting your physical machine. So that's one of the things that we need to get familiar with as students. If you are going to be practicing with operating system installation, configuration, and probably later you may want to learn ethical hacking and security. Now you need to learn how to do these things, without it affecting your system setting. So if you do all these things in your physical system, you may have some challenges. But with the help of virtual machines like VirtualBox, VMware, and Microsoft Virtual PC, you can experiment. You can try new operating system and learn them even without physically installing them on your hard drive. On your physical hard drive. What you need to do is to have your normal working system, like I have now, Windows operating system on this machine, and then I want to experiment with different. Now, what I have here now is Windows 10, and we need to learn how to install Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. And I don't want to be partitioning my hard drive, formatting my hard drive, because it's going to have physical and adverse effect on the system. And when you partition and format frequently, you can have a problem, and that can actually cause your system, and that can lead to your system having problems that you may not be able to accommodate, that you'll not be able to bargain for. So that's why it is good to use virtual machines, and VirtualBox is what we recommend. Now, I will be doing a quick video on how to install the current version. Now, the current version can still work for, it can still support 32-bit operating system and 64-bit operating system, but it will not it will not install on 32-bit hosts. So that's what I want to show you. So I want to share my screen now. As I'm sharing my screen, yes, I'm already showing you something here. You will see here that as I'm sharing my screen, I'm in the VirtualBox download window, and these are the previous versions, version 5.2 builds, version 6.0 builds. Now, you discover that if you want to use this, if you need to run the virtual machines with software virtualization, now you have to use version 6.0, because that feature has been discontinued in 6.1, what we are going to be installing now. And 6.0 has been, support for 6.0 has been discontinued. And so you cannot get support because it stopped, they stopped supporting version 6.0 in by July 2020, last year. And so we are already in 2021. So, and if you are looking for 5.2 builds, if you still need to support 32-bit hosts, as I mentioned earlier, host OS will be the OS, the operating system on which VirtualBox will be installed. So if you discover that your operating system you're currently using on your laptop is 32-bit, how do you know? Okay, just go to your folder, click on this PC, right click on the PC and say property. Now, yes, when you do this, you will discover that. Let me see if I can do a new share. Yes. Okay. This is what I'm sharing now. I hope you are seeing it. Yeah, it should be this one. Now, this PC, you can see it's 64-bit OS. 64-bit OS. 64-bit OS. So this is it here, 64-bit OS. As I am trying to do some, you can see this 64-bit OS. Okay. So I cannot install version 5.2 and version 5.2 cannot be installed on this one because it will not. I'm sorry, it can actually be installed. But if my operating system is 32 bits, so I can't install 6.1. Okay, I can only install 5.2. Is that okay? So just take that. Okay, so I come back to, I want to share my screen. Now, this is what I've tried to explain here, that if I am installing 6.0, I can support all the things that 6.0 can support, software virtualization, but there will be no technical support from Oracle VirtualBox Corporation. So now you can see. Now I've also mentioned that you can install on Windows host, and we install on OS host, Linux distribution host, Solaris host. Now what it means is that the operating system you have on that machine you are going to install VirtualBox on will be, for Windows host will be Windows, for OS host will be OS, for Linux distribution will be Linux, and for Solaris will be Solaris. So that what it means is that you can have any of these hosts and you can still install other operating systems on them for the purpose of experimentation, for the purpose of practicing, for the purpose of learning new skills, which I'm going to demonstrate quickly now. Now, and if that has been done, so quickly I'm going to use the one we have just downloaded. That is VirtualBox 6.1, because it can take, let me see whether I'm actually sharing this screen. Yeah, I want to share this screen. Okay. Now, I want to run 6.1, 1.8. Now, the reason is that it can take 32 bits guest OSs. We're going to be using 32-bit guest operating system like Windows 7, Windows 8, and if you have the time, Windows XP. Okay, so that's why. But if you are saying that your system, operating system on your machine, on your physical laptop or desktop is 32-bit operating system, then you can only install 5.2. So you just follow through, and then it will install. And okay, this is supposed to catch. Let me see whether it's going to take the new. Okay, it's showing it. So just look at how it's installing. It's very easy, very easy, very easy, and you just take your time to be sure that you have the required requirements, same requirement, at least minimum of 4 gig. 8 gig is preferable. On this machine, I have 8 gig, and you make sure that you have enough hard drive. Recommend anything from um, 350 or 500 gigabytes, but 320 also can do, which is okay. It has stopped sharing that window. So yes, this is it now. Start Oracle, yes. Want to start Oracle and see how it is? Yes, I'm going to still share it again. Where is the Oracle now? Let me see. Okay, let me start it and see how it is. Okay, so I want to share this. Let me minimize this. Let me see what I can share. Okay, maybe let me remove this. Let me remove this virtual background. Okay, let me just pick this. Where is yes, because it will not allow virtual background. I have to remove virtual background so that I'll be able to do that. Maybe I can do that now. This is what I can do that now. You see that. Okay, so this is what has come back. Now I have to reinstall all these ones that are so because of the new, the new version 6.1 that I've installed. Actually, all these things I did all these ones were installed when I put the 5.2 there. But now if I try to start them, they will not work. So I have to remove them and do a new one. Now I'm going to remove. Let me just see. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to see what happens now. Okay, you can see saying it's not. So I'm going to just click on this. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to say remove, and it's going to delete everything, delete all the files. Can you see that? So and um, um, let me try Windows 10 whether it will work. Okay, it's not working also. So I will just remove them because we're going to try from the beginning. I'm going to delete all the files. Then the same thing with Ubuntu. I don't know. So I can remove all the ones I've done before. I can put a new one. This one too, I can remove. I've been using Backtrack for learning ethical hacking and all that. And Windows 7, I can remove this so that I can start afresh. Okay, this is what will happen. This is what we're going to see when you are starting afresh. When you're starting afresh, this is what we'll see. And when you want to start afresh, just click New. Now, when you click New, then you want to do Windows. If it's Windows 7, 32-bit, we can even put Windows 98, Windows Millennium, Windows NT 3.1, 3. Whatever, 0.2, Windows NT4, Windows 2000, Windows XP 32-bit, Windows 2003 32-bit, Windows Vista 32-bit, Windows 2008 32-bit, and Windows 7 32-bit, Windows 8 32-bit, Windows, and then the rest should be you can also pick on Linux. Okay, you can pick Linux. You have Oracle Linux. You have Debian, Fedora, Gentoo, Mandriva, Red Hat. These are Linux distributions. We have OpenSUSE, Turbo Linux. We have Sandros. We have other Linux that are coming up. So these are things that you can do. For instance, if I want to start with, if I click on Microsoft Windows and I want to install, let me say, Windows 7 32-bit, I will just type, I can type Win 7, and then I will say next. And then here, I want to recommend for here, well, I have 8 gigs, so I can just say, okay, take about one, let me say, take about 2 gig. 1 gig will be okay. Recommended memory is 1 gig, which is okay by me. But you can put, so let's just put 1 gig. 1 gig is okay. And then just leave it like this. Create a virtual hard disk now. Yes. Yes, VDI virtual disk image. It's okay. Virtual hard disk. You can use that. Now here you don't need to use fixed disk. Fixed disk has the advantage of being fast, but it takes longer to create. But dynamically allocated is okay because it only uses the space that you need now, and it expands as you use more space. So it's better for us. We're going to leave it like that. 32 GB is okay. That's the recommended size, but because we want to install other things, well, it's okay. It is the recommended one because let's see. Let's leave it at 32 GB. Okay. Okay. This is it here now. Now it's able to. It has taken this, and we can now start installing our way. So this we're going to do in the next video. Thank you very much. And this is just like an introduction. And I wish I could also play a video. Let me stop sharing this. I wish I could play a video. This video on, let me play this video, a very short video on, just a short. This one is going to be longer. Let me just get virtual machine. Let me see virtual machine. Yeah, I would love to do this. Yes, let me play this for you.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want. Never need to pick up a camera or use any fancy
Let me
editing
stop sharing.
software. Doodly, you drag, you drop, you tweak some settings, and boom, video done. It'll take you just a few minutes.
Let me skip this. Let me share now.
Let's get started.
Yes.
Examples of computers are a desktop computer, or a smartphone. Now, most nowadays are computers. Computers are built with physical parts of hardware. Hardware that is where software comes. Software is what examples of software is Windows, OS X, Linux, Android, and iOS. Software that I just mentioned are examples of software that are able to control hardware. Capability of controlling the hardware, they are put into their own special category of software called operating systems. Again, operating systems are software that are able to control hardware. Virtual machine manager, also called a hypervisor, is another type of software that allows us to run more operating systems. Examples of virtual machine managers are VirtualBox and VMware. Imagine your computer is OS X. In your computer, you can install VirtualBox. VirtualBox you can create two virtual machines, one with Windows 8 and another one with Windows XP. And you would then be able to use these two virtual machines as if they were real computers. There are many reasons why someone would want to use a virtual machine. For example, trying a new operating system, testing applications, and running all applications or installing an old operating system.
Now, this is just a very short video to illustrate what I've just been saying all along. So,
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave me a message in the comment section below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up.
thank you very much. I will just stop it here so that I won't take much of the time. So, this I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop sharing. So, thank you very much. This is the end of the video. Thank you.